Listen, it does not need to be a new year, a new you. It just needs to be a new year, a healthier you. Because sure, okay, they trying to take us down at every front. So get some TLC products and up that metabolism and up that energy and up that immune system, okay, that digestive system. Get that all together with these TLC products right here. And don't forget, okay, sign up for ifyoucanmove.com and become a part of the online gym and shed the pounds, honey. We're starting a new challenge on January 3rd, and I would love to see y'all there. Get the links down below. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Love After Lockup review, you guys. Before I get into it, you guys are gonna ask me, and I say it all the time, but I know y'all miss it. These glasses are from Firmoo, okay? Firmoo is, you know, a cheaper glasses site that you can get prescription and or non-prescription glasses from, and sunglasses. These are prescription, okay? The link is down below in the in the description box. If you want to purchase a pair, use my link. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into Love After Lockup. So Destiny and Shawn, she showed up for court. Just when we thought she wasn't going to show up for court, she shows up for court. And Shawn and I take a huge sigh of relief because we didn't know. We didn't know what she was going to do. We thought she was going to run. She came to terms with it, she says. You know, I just need to go in there and get it over with, all right? Destiny is pissed that Shawn is there. Why are you here, man? Like, I told you I didn't want you here. I didn't want your support. And I was just kind of like, why are you chasing this terrible human being? Like, I don't understand. Why do you want to be with her? She's terrible. She is a terrible human being. I don't get it at all. At all. Not even a little bit. But I bet if her ass would go to jail, he would be the first person that she called to put money on her books with her trifling ass. When Destiny comes out of court, she doesn't want to talk to Shawn, okay? She says that the trial got postponed and she's pissed that Shawn is there because he's selfish, making it about himself. And I'm like, he's selfish, Destiny? Shawn selfish. Shawn, not you. Not the one who's take, and doesn't give a damn thing, but some sloppy, you know, top. Like, that's all you give is sloppy top, bitch. Like, that's all you give. And I don't even think he's gotten that in a while. Plus, you're abusive. You're broke. You're poor. Like, where are your kids? Like, you want to talk about him lying. You lie all the time, too. It's just that he hasn't caught you in any of your lies because y'all are not in your life. Y'all are in his life because you don't really have one. Because you just got out of jail. She says that he hasn't been honest and he should go call Kelly or something. And she wants her space. He says that he saw that she was engaged to another guy on Facebook. So what's up with that? And I was glad that he brought it up because I think it's ridiculous that she uses that, you know, the situation with him talking to Kelly as a reason to act as if he's been, you know, this terrible guy to her. Like he cheated on her because he talked to his baby mother. And I'll say it again. Kelly has 6 kids for him. 6 kids. There is no way that they're not going to have to communicate with one another at one point or another. You may feel like they communicate too much. Well, fine. That's something to talk about. But you don't get to like just throw somebody away for doing what they have to do because they have 6 kids with somebody else. And I'm going to say this again. Where are your children? Because I heard she has a slew of kids as well. Who's taking care of them? He asked her if she ever really loved him. And do you know what she says to him? Destiny then turns around like she's been trying to hold it back this whole time and says that you were just a trick to me. So get the fuck out of here. And I was just kind of like, oh, wow. And he's still in the bag for that $50,000. The court date just got postponed. So that means he's going to have this hanging over his head until they send her crazy ass back to jail. John and Kristiana, you guys. I was so right. I don't know if y'all remember, but I said that Kristiana's sister was trying to get Kristiana out of the way so that she could steal this cushy little life that Kristiana has gotten together for herself with John. Because John was supposed to love Kristiana's dirty drawers, all right? Enough to bring her drug addict sister and her sickly mother into his home while she's in prison. Now, do y'all remember how when he wanted to go and look for Kristiana, her sister Tara wouldn't even help him, okay? Didn't want to tell him where to go and all of that type of shit. You just leave her where she is. It definitely gave a leave her alone, I'm here type of vibe. Well, now that we come back to them, it seems as if they flirt. She's massaging his shoulders. She's flirting with him. I mean, honestly, it seems as if they have some type of relationship, but I don't think they've slept together. He seems to have kept somewhat of a distance, but they are still way too close for comfort. If Kristiana was there, they would not be touching on each other the way they were. Even the mom is like, you know, what's going on between the two of y'all? Mind you, the mom looks better, okay? She looks healthier, so obviously living with John has been, you know, helping her health. Tara tells the mama that she needs to not say anything because nothing is going on. And I'm like, bullshit. She came into his room with just a towel on. Like, that was the first thing we saw, talking about, I'm looking for my phone. And then she's like searching in his back pocket and smacking him on the ass and shit. I was just like, yeah, this is too much. This is way too much. It feels like y'all have hunched. It really does. He's trying to convince us that Tara, you know, helps everything stay clean around the house. She does laundry. But to me, it feels like she's sucking his dick. Kristiana is supposed to get out in a few months, okay? And they're talking on the phone and she tells him that she's gained 35 pounds. And he's like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, he loves Kristiana's dirty drawers. Later on, Tara pushes up on John even more, and he says that, you know, he loves Kristiana and he cannot disrespect his vows because he loves her. Tara says that her feelings keep getting stronger for John, and John says that they need to just keep it family oriented. And she says that she loves him and she knows that he loves her, but he's married to Kristiana. Like, that man don't love you. You are a convenience. He is lonely. You help him and then you throw yourself on him. He doesn't love you. If he loved you, he would be trying to be with you, okay? He's waiting for Kristiana to get out of jail. You're just keeping him company. And then she tells us that this isn't the first time they've come close to kissing. And I'm like, ew. So Brittany and Marcelino, you guys. Or really Brittany and, sorry, but her drugged out ass mama. Like, I'm sorry, but that mama was high. Like, I don't care what they say. The mom looked bad. Like, the mom looked like she was on something when we saw her this episode. And I'm not saying, like, the way she was acting. I'm talking about skin tone was gray. Like, she looks like somebody that's just came off a bender or some shit. So the whole idea that she really didn't do drugs, I just don't believe that. But okay, Brittany, whatever you need to tell yourself. I just kind of feel like, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Like, it's just, I really do feel like Brittany needs to let this go before she allows it to consume her. It already has, really. Like, you spent so much time away from your kids yesterday because you was out searching for your grown-ass mama who's going to do what she wants to do no matter what you say or how many times you come and get her. Like, Brittany thinks her mom is telling the truth about not getting pills. Brittany wants to take her mom to Alaska for rehab, and Marcelino is tired of this shit. Brittany talks to her mom and tells her that she needs to go to Alaska with her and Marcelino and talk to her mom and get some of this shit off her chest. So apparently, Brittany's mom has mommy issues, and a lot of that is tied to the drug use. But it doesn't even seem like she wants to go and have this conversation with her mother. And I just kind of feel like, Brittany, when are you going to put this much effort into your kids? Because I feel like you are doing way too much to try to fix issues for your mother as if she's your child. And I think she's wasting time, honestly. I get it, but I feel like she is wasting her time because I don't think there's anything that she can really do at this point that's going to make her mom stop. I don't. I think that there's a possibility that encountering whatever issue she may have with her mother might make her delve even more deeply into drug use. So I don't think it's a good idea, but we'll see. Brittany might know better than me, child. So Amber and Puppy. Okay, they're waking up after their drunken night of sex, and Puppy wants to know if Amber only wants her when she's drunk because she's acting like she doesn't remember that they hunched, and Puppy says it was good. Amber is talking about how she's never really been with the girl, and Puppy knows that. I'm like, you've been slapping cooch with Puppy the whole time y'all was in prison. That is not a good enough reason at this point, Amber. And, you know, when I look at your shoulders, I don't exactly see that much of a feminine woman. But, you know, that doesn't mean that you prefer, you know, the kitty to the peen. That doesn't mean that, okay? Amber says that they've never really talked about being together and she doesn't appreciate the pressure. I'm like, y'all haven't talked about it because you always run from the conversation, bitch. Puppy asks if she wants to be together and she says, be together how? I'm like, yeah, you're being stupid. She's avoiding the conversation because she doesn't want to tell Puppy that she doesn't want to be with her because she thinks if she prolongs it, then she can stay with her for as long as she needs to until she's ready to leave. And let's not forget that Amber has another man that she's talking to who's in jail. And we find out this episode that that's her ex, Sammy, who always has had her heart. And he's in jail right now over a drug charge. And she's basically waiting on him to get out. Po Puppy. Po Puppy. She's using you, Puppy. She's using you, bitch. Kweilyn and Chevelle, y'all. Okay? Chevelle tells Kweilyn that she wants some commitment, okay? I want good sex and commitment. Shout out to Monica, okay? And she wants to know if he's gonna cheat again. And I just kind of feel like, yes, he will. And it's just a matter of how you handle it the next time, okay? He says that when there are cheating allegations, it's going to be hard, but they need to get the communication together. And he apologizes for his wrongdoings. And then Maila comes over and, you know, she basically breaks this shit up. Like, that's enough of this. The conversation makes me feel like Kweilyn is not really going to change, but probably going to get better at hiding it. And I feel like Chevelle is kidding herself, but she's been kidding herself. He's not ready for marriage. He's not ready to be tied down. And you thinking that any bit of him talking in circles is going to change that is delusional on your part, okay? Chevelle then goes and talks to D-Mark. Y'all know that's her cousin, okay? He's standing over there with his vacation attire on, pissed off because Kweilyn showed up and wrecked the party, okay? He doesn't want them to be together, and for some reason, he thinks he has the power to control whether Chevelle is going to be with Kweilyn or not, but he's delusional if he thinks that. I also don't understand why he's so upset. I saw in the comments that y'all said they're from different gangs, like different sets and all of that, and I'm just kind of like, y'all grown-ass men need to stop. Y'all grown-ass men really need to stop. D-Mark, you're acting like a jealous boyfriend. What is the issue? You know what it's like to be in Kweilyn's shoes. So I don't understand why you're so judgmental of him, because it's not like you weren't the same guy, you know, trying to be in a relationship with a woman who you were dependent upon while you were in jail. And then when you got out and it didn't work out, you know, and you had to get it for yourself. And now you mad because Chevelle is there to save Kweilyn all the time. Like, what are you, jealous? Like, get over it. I don't know what the situation is, but you have way too much anger and emotion towards Chevelle and Kweilyn's relationship, cousin. Just saying. He asked how Kweilyn knew where they were, and she says that Maila told him where they were, and she really just wants to hear him out. D-Mark says that he will never see eye to eye with Kweilyn. Never. And I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know why. Y'all have so much in common. Just ignorant. Just as ignorant as y'all want to be. All right, y'all, moving on to Ashley and Michael. So she goes on a date with Malcolm. Honestly, I thought it was over, but nope, it's not over yet, okay? Michael calls her while she's on the date. You can tell that Michael is cock blocking on Sarah and Malcolm's situation. Like, he's actively trying to be a problem so that he can push Malcolm away, and you can't tell me no different. So she has to tell him that she's living with Michael right now. And he says that he can't deal with that. And then she tells him that she can't choose between, you know, Malcolm and her family right now. So Malcolm says, okay, that's it. It's over then. Like, I'm not about to sit up and deal with this from you. It's obvious you're not over him. And he just gets up and walks out. And y'all let me know, because I missed it. But did she end up paying for the bill, or did he pay for it? I wasn't sure. But the way he got up and just walked out, it seemed as if he left her with the bill. But I just kind of, I don't know. There was something very effeminate about him when he was talking after he had walked out. And maybe that's why he always tries to keep his personality on the wraps. But something about it just kind of made me feel like, were you really trying to be with Sarah? Like, is that what you were doing? Or was this a situation where you were trying to use this for clout or for some other reason? Maybe because you just wanted to be on the show. I'm not sure. I never got that feeling from him before. But the way he acted, it was as if he's never watched the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you watched this show. You've had to have watched this show. Y'all, I don't know. I was getting all kinds of different feels from Malcolm at the end of the episode. And that's because I had to rewind it so many times because, you know, I was going in and out. But y'all tell me what y'all felt about it. I mean, I think that Sarah is going to end up back fucking Michael, of course. Like, we already knew that was going to happen when she pressed for him to be in the household with her. It's not just so you can have help. It's so you can try to recreate this family bullshit that you think you can have with Michael. And we already know that Michael is going to be on his way, you know, with some other woman, probably with Maria again, or some other chick because he got arrested for child endangerment in some hotel somewhere. And I don't think Sarah was anywhere around. So Sarah is out here ruining relationships with men that could possibly be healthy for her so that she can be a mother, secretary, and a babysitter for this nigga and his kids. Girl, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be Sarah. Sarah is so dumb to me. I would definitely not allow him to come and live with me. I feel like I understand, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he would take advantage of that, and you allowing him to live with you makes him feel like mentally he has the upper hand. Like he said he was going to come and, you know, talk sweet to your dumb ass and get you to let him stay there. And then whenever he feels like having sex with you, he'll have sex with you. And Malcolm is of no consequence whatsoever in Michael's mind. And he showed that when he called when you were on that date. Okay? Like, he was really pulling all of the power moves to push Malcolm away from you. And he did exactly that. And then he's going to leave and you're going to be stuck with those kids by yourself once again. And I'm sure you'll find another black man to date. I'm sure. Okay. Because black men love them some fat white girls. Okay. A lot of y'all, that's y'all thing. But ultimately, no disrespect, she's getting in shape. That's no disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, stereotypically, I see a lot of black men love them like a subpar, average in the face, overweight white girl. They do. Sorry. If that offends you, you know, my bad, but that's what I see, especially living in the South. But either way, you guys, I'm disappointed in Sarah because I don't know why I'm disappointed, but I just kind of feel like it's stupid to let him come in, wreck shop, and then leave and run out again, which is exactly what he will do. And it's what he's done over and over again. So why she thinks this time is different, I don't understand. I really don't. I'm tired of Brittany and Marcelino's storyline, y'all. Like, I get it, but I'm tired of Brittany running behind her mom. It is such a dark... Like, a lot of the people on this show are dark because they have drug issues and they're going in and out of jail and they're in abusive relationships. Like, that's why the show is good, because it's so messy. But at some point, the shit starts to feel so dark. And I feel like that's how I feel about Brittany's mom and this situation with Brittany trying to save her mom. It just feels very dark. And then y'all are going to go to Alaska, which from what I understand during certain times of the year has less sunlight, make the shit even darker. Like... it's upsetting. I'm tired of Destiny and Shawn. What's wrong with Shawn? I'm so tired of him. I'm so tired of him. Let her crazy ass go. And did she drive off in his car or a car he was paying for or something like that? I was so confused. But otherwise, she wouldn't have a car. And she's like, you know, fuck you, but then gets into a car he paid for or something like that with a debit card that he puts money on. Is it something like that? Child, I don't know. Destiny needs to go back to jail just so Shawn can get his money back. And I mean that on all fronts. Honestly, I just feel bad for Kelly and the kids. But then I can't feel that bad for Kelly because you had all them kids for this dumbass fool. You did that. But anyway, you guys, that was my review for Love After Lockup. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.